Hi Gemini, this is Star with Ariana Stark with your monthly forecast for October 2024. I will use Divine Messages Oracle, the Ideal Tarot, as well as other decks. For a personalized reading, Geminis, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now, the overall energy is the Knight of Cups from the Ideal Tarot. Like this card, I do think that you have a lot on your plate. Maybe you need to be prepared for a change in your schedule. Others may not be systematic, so you wish they were. I think you should let the storm clouds pass. There's going to be an urgency in your step. I think you also need to make allowances for others. Some deals could be finalized quickly while some may fizzle out, so keep that in mind. Official documents, technical work will also need to be looked into this month. Other than that, I also feel that with this card, maybe someone has deep feelings for you. This person wants to keep his ego aside because he wants that chance. He wants that future with you. Now that's a pleasant thought as I dive deep into your reading. The final days of September, stepping into October, I do have the Nine of Wands. This person, he seems to be in a contemplative state. He is wondering about what he needs to do. Maybe he wants this plant to grow very quickly, but then he is on his haunches. He has to be patient. He has to play the waiting game. Oftentimes, in those final days, you needed to cooperate with others. Maybe there were disagreements with colleagues, gadget issues, or technical problems may have also arisen at that time. You have to put in the hard work. You needed to roll up your sleeves and get ready for the grind, even if it was frustrating and rewards were not immediate. Geminis, you would have also benefited if you had focused on meditation, yoga, or spiritual practice. Maybe there were also social events lined up. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges. I do have the Chariot card. This card talks about movement, but then you could be reluctant when it comes to being on your toes, when it comes to making those travel plans, because this is in the challenge position. There is a lot on your plate. Like I said, with that Knight of Cups, I'm repeating myself, but the Chariot also talks about the need for you to overcome these issues. You have to prioritize. Maybe others are also going to seek assistance from you because technically you're going to be quite gifted. I think you also need to keep your temperamental nature in check. Maybe colleagues are absent. That is why the onus is going to be on you. You have to step up and take charge. There could also be issues with your father or a paternal figure. Even as a boss, I think you're not going to put up with workers who are sluggish, who are reluctant to do tasks right away. You're going to give them a piece of your mind. I do have the Sun card, so again, you're going to blow hot and cold. The Sun's energy does make us very optimistic. It makes us want to get ahead. There could be a spring in your step with this card, but then you also need to tone it down. Maybe others are not going to be able to keep pace with you. Perhaps spending time with nature is also going to calm your nerves. I think you're also going to be disturbed because clients don't pay up. Maybe you're going to give them a piece of your mind. You expect them to pay pronto, but then you will realize that there was no point getting worked up. Official documents, official paperwork could be there. Maybe you're complaining to higher authorities about those who are up to mischief. Feedback for your work can be expected. Sometimes you may also feel that you're sacrificing yourself, that you're being saddled with more work. I think you will also benefit if you switch responsibilities with those who question your work ethic. The first 10 days of the month, that is 1st to 10th October, I do have the 10 of Swords. This person, his back is completely bent. Likewise, I think you're going to be under pressure. You're going to be a bit agitated and stressed out because of the situation you find yourself in. Maybe you feel worthless because you don't have the opportunities that you desire so badly. I think you should keep at it because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe there are opportunities, but then payment is not up to your expectations, or that you think it is a job where you're going to be expected to put in more than 100% while your boss could walk away with the plaudits. All this could make your loved ones also question your career moves. They think that you are being impractical with respect to your decisions. Maybe you think life is very cyclic, that you are back to square one because of the bad decisions that you have made. Yet I think you need to be patient because these storm clouds, like I said, will definitely pass. Even if you're making gains, you may think it's inadequate, so paperwork, legal matters will also be keeping you busy. Other than that, I also feel that as a leader also you could find yourself in a soup. Maybe your superior is blaming you for decisions. These are setbacks that you need to overcome. These are disappointments that you need to overcome. Because like I said, every cloud has a silver lining. Maybe aura cleansing will also benefit many Geminis at this time. The next 10 days is a very positive Empress card. I think you're going to network, you're also going to meet up with friends and acquaintances, maybe form new friendships, or there'll be deepening of ties. This is also going to help you when it comes to work. There could also be offers with respect to a side hustle. Maybe you've never attempted the same, but the Empress allows you to dig in that side of your personality to try something new, because there's no point ignoring these offers. Other than that, again, maybe you think that the payment is not up to the mark or up to expectations. Some of you could also repay a part of the loan because money is going to come in at this time. I think there could also be some tense moments on the home front. There could be quarrels on inconsequential matters. Maybe you want to assert yourself over those family members who are always putting you down. Whatever it may be, Geminis, your personal magnetism is at its peak. Even as a boss, I think you should be tolerant rather than stretch discipline too far. Maybe your staff feels that you're always nitpicking or finding faults. You need to cooperate with others if you want harmony in your relationships, both personally as well as professionally. As a leader also, I think your department is also going to put up a good show if there's a presentation lined up or if there's an office event, and this is also going to reflect well on your leadership skills. The final days of the month, that is the 21st to 31st October, I do have the Fool card, which is talking about new beginnings, a new journey. There are lots of majors, so it's going to be a significant month. I also have the Page of Cups, which flipped in your reading. Now this Page of Cups is talking about the need to avoid overreacting. Maybe you could be hasty in your speech, and that means that there's going to be competition which you need to combat. You don't want to be in that kind of a situation, because that means that you're digging a hole for your own self. Even in personal relationships, I think you may not want to enumerate whatever you've done for your family. Maybe you want to keep to yourself. But then sometimes, it's important to outline whatever you have done for others. Estranged people could also want to reconnect with you. Maybe they're also going to disturb the family peace. Even if the person is apologetic, I think you don't want this person to be around. Professionally, meetings could be deferred. I think your superior is also someone who is not going to praise you to your face. She does find you competent, but she also wants a hold over you. You could be quite bored with the job. Maybe you want an increase in pay. That is why you're going to look for better job opportunities. Worker unrest could also be an issue many Geminis have to deal this month. Maybe staff threaten to quit. You're going to confront them. You're also going to need to look into changes which could come about on account of a whimsical person. Like you have a set plan or agenda for a day, but then someone could turn your best laid plans. Work pressure is going to mount. You have to be very clever if you want to come out of tricky situations. With respect to your love life, I do have the card past life relationship, you have known each other before. Maybe in a personal relationship, this person who fancies you, or even if you fancy someone, you may have had a past life relationship. That is why you're coming together. I think you could also date a particular friend, maybe this friend, and you are meeting up on account of a social event, and conversations could be very deep with this person. Maybe you're also traveling with that chariot card and you meet that person at a social event there. Maybe this is a past life relationship, so the universe is definitely asking you to pay attention. The Norman's ring has also come up, so some of you could also get engaged this month, or there could be a formal proposal from your partner. I think at the back of your head, you could also feel that your family could frown upon your relationship. That is why you could be in two minds. But then with that Fool card, maybe you need to take that leap of faith. Other than that, Geminis also feel that in case you're already romancing, this person is going to help you out. Other than that, I think members of the opposite sex are also going to try to impress you. You're going to be someone who's coming across as very nurturing, very giving. That feminine side of yours is very visible. That is why they can show more than a passing interest in you. Maybe they are trying to oblige you because they expect you to pay attention to the advances. All this is very flattering, Geminis, but you also need to know where to draw the line. Don't string anyone along if you're disinterested. Someone also wants intimacy in a relationship, maybe a one-night stand. This person could be sexually attracted to you, so be careful of that. In case you want a permanent connection, you should keep that in mind. Or even in an existing relationship, your partner could be desiring more intimacy. Both these cards talk about a ring, so definitely for some of you that could be the case. You want to settle down. Don't give each other the silent treatment. Maybe you're also discussing travel plans. You want to be with your person. Compromise is the key in case you're in an unhappy connection. If you want bliss and happiness in a relationship, I think you should ignore the flaws of your person and work towards cementing a more permanent bond with your special someone. I hope Geminis you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.